So we're here to introduce the GenoCells service and how to take a really good milk sample. So GenoCells is a really simple service, but the things that need doing properly. And that's really important. And the key to really good results is a really good milk sample. So for GenoCells, we suggest you sample from the first milking taken from an empty tank. So the lorry collects, you sample on the next session. Two really good reasons for that. The first one is every cow that goes through the parlour will have contributed just once. We will have a list of cows and a list of yields, allowing us to do that all-important calculation. And the second one is, because of the small volume of milk in the tank, it gets really, really well agitated. And getting a good homogeneous sample for DNA is the crucial thing for our GenoCells service. So when you've finished your milking in that first session, what we suggest is you let the tank agitate for at least another 5 to 10 minutes, allowing that final milk in the tank to get truly mixed in. At that point, that is the optimal time to take a sample, and we suggest totally that you sample from above. Taking milk from the neck of the tank can work, but it's much less likely to be well agitated because the milk is spinning around above it. Taking it from above, on that first milking, it's all getting really, really well mixed, so that is optimal. So now time to take that all-important milk sample. Remove the cap and check that the preservative, that's the small orange tab, is inside the pot. If you have any doubts about this, there are some spare tabs in your GenoCells kit, so please add one to the pot. It doesn't matter if there's more than one, but we don't want to receive a sample without them. Open the lid of the tank and use the provided ladle or similar. Many large tanks have a sample arm that can be used to take a sample from the stirring milk. It may sound obvious, but please do not reach in too far if the milk level is low. We can always find alternative methods to get a sample if that is an issue. Once you have your bulk milk sample, please transfer this into the sample pot up to around the 45 to 50 milliliter mark. Screw the lid on tightly, and that is the milk sample taken. So this sample can now be put into the plastic Ziploc bag, the one containing the absorbent material that was in the white submission envelope. Then zip this at the top, and this can go into the submission envelope ready to post. Please see our other video on filling in the submission paperwork and sending in your samples for more details on completing this process. So the only difference with robot herds is all around the fact you can't do a single milking. Most herds set up when they start the reserve tank, when the milk's being collected. That gives you a defined start point, and you normally know which cow is being milked at that point. And for the herds we've set up so far, when the robots wash and there's no cows milking, you know who the last cow to contribute to the tank was, and again, that gives us a defined endpoint. There'll be a lot more milk in the tank, so please make sure you run the agitator at least twice, the 2-minute stir at least twice, so we get that really well agitated sample. And note all the points from our other video on filling in the submission form about noting the first and last cows in the sample.